All right, welcome everybody. This is Katie Kramer with Tomorrow's Technology Today. Today we're going to be talking about Microsoft bookings. So I thought we'd start off with looking at how we have our bookings set up so that you can get a general idea of how this can work for your business. So basically for ours, we have the different services set up and then we have the staff members assigned. So we have the 60-minute consult with Lisa, and this is going to be something that you can schedule and people can come into the office, and then if you click on the little I next to it, it's going to have the service details. So if you just want something general, you're going to select this one to chat with Lisa. Or like down here for mine, for office hours, 30 minutes with Katie. Here you can see that this is an online meeting. So we're going to use Microsoft Teams and just be able to chat. And then if we go into the details, we use this for our office hours appointments. So and then we have this link built into our signatures so that if you select our signature, you're able to go out to this bookings page, select which service you want, and then you're going to come down here to select the time. So I'll just schedule time with myself and let's book something for Friday. And then it's going to give you all the different available times. So as the owner of your Microsoft bookings, you're the person is able to put in whatever times you're free to have your services available. So if you just want to do mornings or afternoons or at lunchtime or however you want to do it, I think ours is set up to have anything between 8 and 4. And then the person is able to put in their details. So we just collect their name, email address, and their phone number. And then they can put in notes for special requests. Like, so for mine, if anyone has anything specific, like if they want to talk about Microsoft bookings or Teams, etc., they can put that in the notes. Then that way I know what we're going to chat about. And then down here at the bottom, get booking confirmation and reminder via text message. That's going to take this phone number and it's going to send them a text message with the reminder of the appointment. You can also have it set up so that it sends an email and it's going to go out to your customer, and then it's also going to go to the person that it's assigned to. So in this example, I would get an email letting me know that someone scheduled a bookings time with me. So that takes care of the calendar portion. If you have a service charge assigned to it as well, you're going to have to put that into your point of sale system. So it is still separate. So now that's just to give you a general idea of what bookings looks like. So now we'll flip over to the presentation and we can show you, kind of walk through how to get to this point. So just a second while I swap screens. Okay, so what is Microsoft Bookings? So this is going to be the scheduling tool, part of the Microsoft Office suite. So this is available with the standard Office license, and I think it's like uh, $13 a month for the subscription for this one. And this just allows bookings allows your customers of small businesses to book appointments with the company. So you can either make this available so that out there for your customers to book the time, or instead of people calling in and writing it down in a book, your employees can go out to this site and select the time. So when to use Microsoft Bookings? So again, if you're a small business who provides services to customers on an appointment basis, rather than having the book, you can use the application, and then that way you have access to it on your computer or your phone as well. So examples of different businesses who use bookings. So again, this is going to be anybody who typically, like, customers would call in, and this way they're able to just go out to your website. So they can, if it's 8 o'clock at night and they want to see if you have some time the next day, they can just go out to your bookings page and select an appointment time that's available and just do it that way, rather than always having the phone ring and you're not there to answer it. So the benefits of using bookings. So from the customer side, they're just going to see a simple website that allows them to book a meeting or schedule an appointment. And then it also gives those email reminders. Internally, for your employees, there's one place that shows every employee for all the scheduled meetings. On both sides, it's very simple to use. So how to access bookings. So again, you're going to need that Microsoft Business Standard license, and it's going to show up in your portal. So if you go to portal.office.com, you're able to either use the online version or you can use the desktop client. So when you get into bookings, you're going to see this welcome to bookings, and this is how you're going to set it up. So you're just going to put in your business name, and then once you have the business name in there, it's going to give you a drop down for all the different business types. So like if we put in Tomorrow's Technology today, and then we're able to just put in that we're a technology company. You can also skip this step and come back to it later if you want. This is just something to kind of customize your bookings page a little bit. And then you're going to go through and kind of wait while it puts your page together before you can add details about your business, your staff, and your services. And then it's going to let you know that your bookings calendar has been created, and you're going to go over to the staff page to add additional staff members. So once your page is created, you're going to receive an email just letting you know, hey, it's created. And then if you need to further define the membership, just click on this manage membership button down at the bottom. And that's going to take you over to the screen, just letting you know that you're who you're logged in as, and no further action is required, and just letting you know that your page is active now. That doesn't mean that it's published. That just means that you are able to go in and customize it. So to add staff, so over on the left-hand side of your screen, I just created a page called Bookings Webinar for today to show you guys. So I'm going to go down to the bottom or down a little bit to staff, and Leah is within our organization. So I just typed in her name here. You can also add people using their email address, and then just if you want to put in the phone number, you can, and then what kind of permission level that you want them to have. And then you can also select if you want them to receive email notifications when something is assigned to them, which of course I think is a great idea. Just letting them know, hey, something's been added to your calendar. Availability. So here you can either use the standard business hours, which by default it sets up appointments from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays and Sundays are closed. Or you can also use the different drop downs. So if you're closed on Tuesday or whatever, just click the X and that's going to take Tuesday off of there. And then if you want to add it back on, just click the plus. Or if you just want to, if you're available in the mornings, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Tuesday and Thursday afternoons, you can do that as well, all right here. And this, again, this is just going to be for Leah. So just go through and customize the appointment hours that your staff is available from this page. So this is going to be the calendar view. So once you get all your employees in there, so I just have myself and Leah available, and then it lets us know what if they already have times that are busy. If we want to, we can also merge it together, and it's just going to show one calendar view. It looks just like Outlook, but this is going to be in your bookings calendar. And then if you want to do work week, month, or today, that's all up at the top right of the screen. So for the time off button up at the top, so anyone who is taking some vacation time or time away or whatever from work, you're going to go in and just add this little card here, time off details, and just letting people know that they're not going to be able to be scheduled for that day. And again, on the calendar view, and this is just where it's going to be merged together. So for one calendar with the work week. Customers. So if you want to import your customers, you can do that real easy. Just go down to the customers tab, and I didn't add any customers here, but you can do so using just a CSV file. So if you want to take your contacts and dump them out of Gmail or out of your Outlook, just export your contacts from there into a CSV, and then you're going to go in here and you're going to click on the import customers button up at the top, and it's going to ask you for that file, and then you'll have like an address book of all your different customers' contact information, and then you can also edit it here. So when you do this, you can also add your logo if you want to further customize your page. Services, so here you can go through, and again, if you noticed on our page, we had different services available. So like Leah will talk to you about the new services offered, and some of our different products. Bonnie does a lot of more of the account side of things, making sure like your licensing and services are billing correctly. Or if you want to do a consult with Lisa, you can do that. And then I do a lot of the Microsoft Office training hours. So this is where we would go that we can set up all the different services. And then you can have the staff that's available. So you just put in your service name, the description of what the service is, the default location. So if you notice, Lisa did not have the online meetings for her 60-minute consult, like she would rather meet in person, but you can also add an online meeting if you want to, and you would do that right here. And then here for the duration, so a lot of us had 30 minutes, but if you want to do 60, you can do that, or as long as you want to. Um, and then if you want to buffer some time, if you know that there's a likely chance that they're going to run over the 30 or 60 minutes that you set as your default, you can do that as well right here. And then it'll prompt you for how much buffer time that you want to allow. And then you can also let your customers manage your appointment when it was booked by you or your staff on their behalf, which is also nice to have as people have things come up so they can reschedule if they need to. Services, so maximum number of attendees per event. So you can set how many people you want to have join. You can put the default price in here. Again, if you put the price in and let's say that it's $50 to talk with Leah, you're still going to have to go in and add that to your point of sale system. It's not going to, it doesn't tie together with anything. That's just so that you know that it happened and it'll have that included on the notification. Then you can add notes if you want to. And if you want to do any kind of custom fields, you know, if there's more information that you need to have other than the standards that are within bookings. So again, if you want to add the email or reminder, you can do that here and enable the text message also within the services page. So the publishing options. So this is going to be where you can go to put your site out there. That's going to create that link, and then you can use that in like your email signature, or if you want to put it out on your website, that's what's going to make that available. And we have different options for that too. So there is a publishing page as well. So we'll look at that in just a minute. Online scheduling options, the scheduling policy. So if, depending how far apart you want the meetings to be, the lead time of when what you want to allow for people to schedule their bookings, and then again the email notifications. So if you want to notify the business via email when a booking is created or changed and send a meeting invitation to the customer in addition to the confirmation email, that way you kind of have the two, basically serves as a reminder out there that they scheduled some time with you. And then staff allow customers to choose a specific person. So if you have one service available and you want a certain person that you want to talk to that you really like working with, you can do that as well. You can add that in here. So like for us, we have 3 different support techs that you could schedule some time with if we wanted to have our support services out there. Availability, so only making it when staff are free. So the business information. So here you can go to add the contact information for your business, and this will be used on your booking form and in booking messages and reminders. So here you can put all the different details about your business in there. And here you can go to add your business logo so you can further customize your page. And you can set your business hours. And again, these are all tabs that are on the side. So here, kind of another catch for when people can schedule your time. So you can put the time in for the staff, like if someone works specific hours, like if Leah and I work different hours, but as a company, we're open more hours than that. Here's where you can go in to set just your business hours of when people can schedule time. And then it will only show, like if I'm available after 4 o'clock, but Leah's not, it'll only show me. So your booking page, access control. So if you want to require people to have a Microsoft 365 account to be able to book, or you can also just put out there that anyone is able to book. We kind of already talked about the scheduling policy and the email notifications. So the booking customizing your page, you can go out and you can select whatever color scheme that you have for your company, and you can set your time zone, which should all be Eastern, I think, for anyone who's going to be using this. So again, I kind of talked a little bit about once your page is posted out there, we took ours and I did like a custom link within my signature. So people can just click on this link and that's going to take them to our bookings page and makes it easy for your clients to be able to schedule some time with you. All right, I think that's it. Are there any questions? I don't see any out there. So thank you so much for joining us. And up next, we're going to talk about OneNote, and that is scheduled for Wednesday, August 26th at 1 o'clock. Thanks. We'll talk to you guys soon.